This is Boldcastify, the bold new way to podcast, with your host,
Clay.
My name's Jay.
My name's Jesse.
This is Robert.
We are the Boldcasters. This is Season 2, Episode 9. Let's start off with Eat Jack's. We're going to check over a few new establishments coming to Springfield.
For downtown are still pipe dreams.
Yes.
We got Crispy's Springfield Gallery.
It's a lot going on with that place.
What do y'all know about it?
It's going to sell food.
It's going to sell food. It's going to be a laundromat.
It's going to sell...
It's a laundromat?
I believe so.
Is that one the one that's going to have live events?
Yeah, Italian-themed restaurant and bar, art gallery, dry cleaning service called Crispy's Springfield Gallery.
So...
Originally an Acura Brothers department store.
Alright, so I envision this. Two Italian dudes, one in there ironing shirts really furiously, one in there mixing up some spaghetti, and then them just crossing paths.
Yeah.
You go back and forth.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, mate. Oh, hey, I got some spaghetti sauce on your shirt. I had to iron it out.
That is the worst Italian accent I've ever heard in my life.
I love
That's
it.
definitely from the 80s.
It sounded Swedish.
I love it though. Alright.
More Swedish
Maybe
than
they're
the
from
ball.
Sweden.
What's
Who
up
knows?
for my meatballs?
I'm part of my meatballs. I got my meatballs on your shirt.
I know.
I don't even know what that was supposed to be.
I know I just went super racist on it because I didn't know these chokers are Italian. But I just assume.
No one thought it was racist that you said the word racist.
Yeah.
I think I was thinking of whatever Bono's was going to be over there. It was going to also have a venue for live music and stuff.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That's like the one thing this Crispy's doesn't do.
I thought Jackson was needing more live event spots because there's not a whole lot.
Yeah, we've lost a lot of venues in the last years. But this place will open. It'll be almost 6,000 square feet. And we'll have 150,000 seat bar, restaurant featuring pizza, panini, sandwiches, salads, and 24 craft beers on tap.
Craft beers, man. If you... Okay, here's the
And
thing.
brewed coffee.
If you're opening a new business in this town, whatever the business is, self-storage, it's an office space. If you don't have craft beer, what are you doing? Why are you doing
It's
that?
very true. Could you imagine opening a self-storage lot that had like a craft beer bar as you walked in? Okay,
I like that idea.
I can't. Can you imagine opening a self-storage facility that doesn't have craft beer? I can't.
Yeah, I can't.
What a terrible idea.
Open a daycare with craft beer.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, you got to put it with the kids somehow.
That it's an ordinance in Riverside. You can't open a place unless it's got at least 5 taps.
I like that ordinance.
I mean,
No, I agree with it. It keeps the historical integrity of the town. It just makes sense.
I mean, could you imagine?
That's your comic book shop.
Could you imagine your mom
I would
running
love that.
a small brew pub while running a large?
Bacon shop?
Yeah.
That bacon shop would
Dream big,
fail.
buddy. I do love the
There's
idea of
only one
just.
type of bacon to be able to be sold.
I do love the idea of just smashing together different ideas. Like we need a dry cleaner, but we also need to serve Italian food.
That is very interesting. That's
Because that doesn't even connect in my
Well, I
head.
mean, if you gotta do laundry, why not get some good food while you do it?
Important people need their.
Maybe you go in there, you
Dry
get a
clean.
little wild, have a few beers, your shirt gets a little messed up. Hey, can you get my shirt done? We get it back to you.
In 3 to 4 business days.
More great
It
accents.
kind of sounded like German.
That did, you totally changed it up.
You never know.
We need like a ratchet version of that concept over here on the west side, like Chinese takeout and a laundromat.
I'm sure.
That would work, right?
Fried chicken and waffles, a laundromat.
I like his idea better.
It's good. No, it's better. I was just spitballing, guys.
We'll take whatever at this point.
I'm sure.
Barbecue and laundromat. That is
Oh.
a money maker.
That is
because
pretty good. I
when
like
your
that
clothes
idea.
Dirty. Some really good barbecue.
Barbecue and sushi.
Really good barbecue gets your clothes dirty, and then you got a laundromat right there.
Heck,
Boy,
and
you just take your shirt off and clean it right there.
Then, of course, we have Hyperion, which we've already spoke about. Hyperion should be opening next month.
That's what I wanted to know. Does it give a date?
Yes, it says May 19th.
And we will be reporting the next week about it. because
Oh,
are
yeah.
gonna
We will
be
be there. We will be there on location. I'm expecting big things from that one because of the way Jason and Justin described it being a nano brewery.
Yes, it's going to be on small scale. So small, big things.
Yes.
Well, what it means is if you have a beer that you like, you've got to cherish it in that moment because
Next time you go
As
back.
an alcoholic, I don't like that concept.
And of course, hey, remember, it's for little people. Also, down the street on Main Street and 6 Brewing. That will be opening in fall of this year.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if that one was actually opening or what the status was that. I knew they had to go through a few more jumps.
That was the one that had the churches protesting them, right?
I think it's across the street from a church.
It's a sweet location, though.
Then we have 9th and Main, which is operated by Bono's Barbecue and plans to open a new brew pub,
Another brewery.
which is going to be called...
Well, I think brew pub just means they're going to have a whole lot of taps.
Right. I don't think it's going to be an actual
I don't think they're
brewery,
actually making their own stuff.
but maybe. Yet to be named for the actual restaurant, in addition to the development, would also include a outdoor beer garden with fire pit.
Like it.
I mean, anytime you say beer garden, that sounds elegant to me.
Yeah, I'm assuming there's going to be some kind of barbecue there because, well, why not?
Especially if you spell garden with a T. Ooh.
That's above my pay grade. I don't even know what you're talking about.
That's the German thing. Spell garden with a T. Now it's real fancy.
That should look pretty good so far.
Yeah. It's like adding unnecessary E's at the end of shop.
Yeah, that makes it fancy.
Yeah.
Adds too many dollars to my name.
Or putting a little line above the E.
She'll pay.
Yeah.
Then you really know you're spending some money. Then we have First and Main coming underway, which will incorporate food, drinks, entertainment as part of the process. Fashion designer and Jacksonville native Aliyah Keys is the building owner and obtained a certificate to operate it. It will have canopies and window operations and all that good stuff.
Is
Not
that
really.
the Pearl Girl?
Yes.
Hey.
She has been trying to get something started on that thing for years.
Yes.
Yep.
Then we have Social Coffee Grounds.
Good for Springfield.
I haven't been there. It's already open. I'll probably check it out
For
tomorrow.
real?
Yep.
Yeah.
What are you doing over in a coffee shop in Springfield that's not 3 layers? Get out of here. Piece of garbage. Good luck to them, but I hope they fail.
Wow.
That didn't make no sense.
Damn.
No, I'm sure it's good. I'm sure their coffee's actually... So you don't go 3 layers for the coffee. You go... Because they have bunnies in the back. And you go for their baked goods. Their baked goods are spectacular. So there's room for everybody.
Then we have the Cookbook Restaurant.
It's a cute idea.
It's over on Pearl Street. It's going to have burgers, fries, American soul food, shrimp and grits, chicken and waffles.
Well,
And it has a little small garden where vegetables and peppers, zucchinis, and all that stuff will be grown.
And I suggest recipes to the place.
yes, it's going to rotate recipes. Another thing, I'm not hating on shrimp and grits, but come on, guys.
A lot of people were getting a lot of shrimp and
Quit
grits.
pigeonholing us.
Yes.
Metro Diner is the best ones I've had.
Ooh.
It's very good, but it's not the best. It's the most,
Yeah.
but it's not the best.
Lime Rabbit's pretty good.
I had it,
Orsa.
no, I was going to say Orsay.
South.
That's a good one, too. What's
I'm
the
excited about
what's the triangular shaped building? Black Sheep.
Oh boy.
Man,
No.
these get expensive now.
That's a good choice. I'm with Clay that my favorite is probably Blind Rabbit.
I have yet to have them. I need
That's
to.
pretty good. You can't go wrong with that.
They put goat
dish.
cheese in the grits, which
Yes,
is
the
like
cheese.
Not
Don't
a
knock
fan
it till you
of
try it.
cheese.
I don't care. Nobody asked. It's amazing,
Wow.
is what I'm saying.
The
Serious about this.
Yeah, you should try it.
yeah, you should at least give it one shot. Actually, try it tomorrow. I
There's a
guess.
whole lot of things when describing it doesn't sound good. Like the phrase tomato gravy never is going to sound good to me.
And
They
that's
have-
just like,
No.
Tomato gravy, it's not. It's different. They have Mayport shrimp. They use goat cheese on the grits, and then they got this tomato gravy they put on top of it. All them flavors together, it's spectacular.
Well, we have the 8th Street Fast Cafe. Which I don't really know how it's 8th, but whatever. It's on North Davis Street.
What a lie!
It is. But it's a retrofitting of an old gas station. It's a little under 2,000 square feet.
/ brew pub.
Yeah, duh.
We'll have sandwiches, burgers, fries, wings, pizza, salads, and
The more is the craft beer.
exactly.
Somebody give me a brew pub that serves Korean food.
It looks like they did pretty good work on it. It looks kind of fancy.
sure they had that in Korea.
No.
Nope. Craft beer, very,
Slim.
very slim in the land of the morning calm. They're on their way. They had some when I was leaving.
Well, let's talk about a little new business. Miami Subs is returning to the Jacksonville market.
Yes! 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 Yes!
I've never even heard of them, so.
Never heard
Wow.
what?
Did you grow up in Jacksonville though?
Yes.
Did you have a childhood?
Miami
Apparently
Subs
not. I've never
How
heard
did
of
you
Miami
never-
Subs.
All right.
I took you to a Miami Subs.
Was I sober?
I'm not really sure, but you went to a Miami Subs.
Okay.
You went
I probably
to
just
one
thought it was
103rd.
Larry's.
They had them on the west side. They had them in Orange Park.
I have no memory of this place.
It looks
University.
way cooler.
Oh, and the way Jason responded, I assume it's going to be good.
I'm hoping it is. I know they're bringing back. They're coming back with a vengeance. They're coming back with like a limited amount of house wines, craft beer. Because if you don't come back with craft beer, Not crap beer.
Just
craft
don't
beer. Yeah.
Craft beer. Well, I mean, they probably have to do something like that because of Larry's turning it up.
I know, right?
Yeah.
That's exactly what made me think that.
They're coming with these. What it's about? They're coming with that pit bull money. Investor,
Yes.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense.
right?
And to elaborate, they're returning to the Regency area.
First.
That's our first
bad
one. That's our
idea.
first one.
If you're going to get a key investor in Miami, who would it be?
Apparently Pitbull, because that's the only person I can
The
think
correct
of.
answer is Gloria Stefan.
Yeah.
But
Who?
if you're going to get the second best, it's probably going to be Pitbull.
Yeah, I don't even remember who she is. I've heard the name.
You
I
can get
cannot
Dwayne
predict.
Rock Johnson too. He's from Miami.
That's right, he is.
Yeah.
He lives in
Right.
Hollywood now, so
So this is how racist I am. I assumed he was from Hawaii. It's just
his family is.
Well, he
So it's
played
not
at the
too
U.
far.
He's
he
been
played
there
at
ever
the
since.
U. He played at the U.
So he's been hanging out there ever since.
Oh, Rocky Maivia.
Now he's just too fast, too furious.
Too soon.
Yeah.
Too sad, too soon.
Come on, guys. It's not like Rock was in the Porsche.
This is.
I don't remember his name. I just know that he crashed his car and burned. That's all I remember.
Oh my lord.
Walker.
Paul Walker, rest in peace.
He was not great of an actor. It's all right.
Ah, good God. I apologize, people. That was clearly Robert Newdecker stating these comments. We have nothing to do with that. His statements and opinions do not reflect on Boldcastify and its associates.
You could either just edit his whole.
I know, but I want him to say it. I want them to know it was Robert saying
This
this.
is what he's just destruction for the sake of destruction.
I mean, that kind of fits Robert, right? Anyways, moving on. Have y'all heard of Olies?
Yes, I've been there. It's actually really cool.
Is it?
It's a cool little discount place. They have anything you can think of on discount. From portable air conditioning to rugs.
Never been there. Let's check it out.
It's like BJ's, but like 3 times the size and better stuff.
Huh.
Well, not
Alright.
BJ's, but Big Lots.
Okay, Big Lots. Okay. Yeah, well, looks like they're opening a new location on Normandy.
They are. I
Perfect
think it's
spot.
open already. Isn't it?
That's ideal, huh?
Isn't it open yet? I
Should
saw
be opening
something.
soon.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's been one in Orange Park this whole time, and I didn't know.
Really?
It's
I
not
like
open
cheap
yet.
stuff.
It's not
It's
open
already
yet?
open?
I don't know.
As far as I know, I talked to someone in the
The
Regency
article made
area.
it sound like it was.
It wasn't open yet, but it might be. I don't know.
I like cheap stuff.
Yeah, cheap stuff's good.
Yeah.
By the way, looks like East San Marco hit a snag. Can you believe it?
Oh, no.
Oh, man. I'm flabbergasted.
Yeah, look, all of a sudden the numbers don't make sense, and they're trying to figure out how to move forward with it. Don't understand, and I never will. How is it this hard to build a Publix?
I don't know, but that area has been very difficult to build a Publix for years.
You get a bunch of politicians, cheddar peas. And that's what happens.
Just build the Publix, and then when the market's ready, build the condos on top.
I firmly believe that the condos would sell out.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
In Riverside, they
location.
got the condos basically across the street, and those always stay full.
Right, but the concept originally was for $849 was to have the condos on top. But they weren't sure because of the size of the store and how much disturbance would be to the tenants.
Hey, I've never worked at Publix. What's $8.49?
That would be the
Riverside.
store number, Riverside.
Okay, so we're talking about 5 points.
Close enough, but it is south of 5 Points. And it's the store for all of Riverside. Also, it's in the location of the old Riverside Hospital.
But they were talking, that was the original concept was to have condos above the store.
Yeah.
But money,
They weren't sure about the long-term effects of the model when they built the store in 2002.
I don't think it would have worked anyway. So.
Yeah, that's why it kind of looks like it does, the decor. But it's all storage anyways.
Oh yeah. I remember having to go up there once.
a little piece of development added to San Marco area. There's the San Marco apartment home street coming to, or by Catalyst Development Partners. They've been into South Bank.
South Bank?
Yep. Project is 1444 Home Street in downtown.
That's made up. I don't know what that
I'm
is.
just saying.
Home Street. How original.
You know Home Street downtown? Do you know that?
Well, it's not downtown.
I don't
It's
know that. They made
right
that up.
near the Overland Expressway.
Okay, South Bank is a stretch. It's next to the overpass.
It's still south.
You cannot see the water from this place.
Well, it's like saying North Bank. and
You can
can't
feel
see
the
water.
breeze. If you put your finger in the air, you might feel the breeze. Okay, so I don't feel bad for not knowing where this is. That's fine.
Whatever makes you sleep. Looks like it's adjacent to Hendrix or something.
Broadstone. That's south.
Wow.
This place seems fine though.
Yeah, I mean, it's perfect.
It's for the
It kinda-
poors. It's for the pores.
Is that what it is for the
For the
poors?
poors that want to live in San Marco. There's no such thing. Sorry, poors.
It looks like it's 143 rental units.
This place is still going to be stupid expensive.
So it's Louise Street frontage with the rear of it near I-95 South.
I do like the idea of being in walking distance to an Aardwolf.
Now you're cooking.
Ooh wee baby. Jackrabbits, Panera Bread,
You've
and
got a lot of stuff
Aardwolf.
going on over there.
In the next 20 years, there'll be a Publix on the same road.
Whoa.
25.
Whoa. Come on, don't get ahead of yourself.
Then you got everything you need.
They'll start
You know what I'm saying?
construction in 20 years.
If I have pub subs on the same street as an Aardwolf,
Hold on. What do you think about this
I got
idea?
my money.
You may not have a Publix, but you may have a Target. Target, as I've seen in Seattle, but Target is looking to enter more urban markets because of its lack of.
Well, that don't
Pretty
necessarily
crappy.
mean they're going to enter our market.
They mentioned us as one of the possibilities.
Cool! Brooklyn is the perfect place for that, right?
Yes, downtown Brooklyn, San Marco. I would definitely say downtown Brooklyn.
I'd
Personally.
say Brooklyn's it.
Concept looked pretty good. It's not actually ours, but it's a concept for their urban areas.
Their smaller stores that they put in the cities look pretty cool.
Yep.
Yeah, it
More
fit in
accessible
here.
because a lot of there's more urban redevelopment now. So
I had a
downtown.
moment where I realized how great it would be if we had something like that in our downtown area.
That'd be amazing. Because the one up in Seattle I went to had escalators, so it was like a couple floors tall. It would actually lock your cart into place so you could go upstairs with it. Pretty nifty.
Because I had a friend I was playing disc golf with, and he needed flip flops. That's all he needed.
Just flip flops.
Yeah.
Couldn't find flip flops.
Yeah, there's really no place downtown with flip flops.
Well,
Hold on.
it's a Family Dollar? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Just recently.
Just because I needed flip flops.
That's the only reason.
Wow, I didn't know they had that kind of pull.
It's like the secret. All you have to do is just push it out in the world that you want it to happen.
And
That's
it's
why
there.
our baseball team is named after shrimp now. I wanted that.
Yeah.
He would.
Such a
From your name.
terrible name.
It's a great name.
I can't wait until they change the Iceman.
It's so dumb because I don't even
To
care
the
about
Thunder?
baseball.
Jacksonville Thunder?
It's
Is that
gonna
what
be
they're talking?
It's gonna be the crab cakes. I already know
I
that.
think it's going to be the Jacksonville Thunder.
That's interesting. Is that supposed to go with lighting?
That's the common.
And honestly, it should be the Lizard Kings, but they're not gonna do that.
If they wanted to
Amazing.
tie into the Jacksonville market, it needs to be the Jacksonville Thunder and Lightning. And then I feel a
Wow.
connection to it.
Yeah, I would definitely feel something to it. I'm not sure quite what, but something to it.
Yeah, right?
All right.
I don't know what your logo would be, but
It would just be Jimmy Smith and Keenan McCardell.
that's it.
Just their faces.
Just their faces.
Cartoony looking.
Sure,
A
cartoon.
little caricature.
Yeah, yes.
Oh, it just sounds
right.
horrible. Just
All right.
riding a cloud.
All right, this podcast has gone off the rails.
This podcast has been off the rails since the beginning.
All right, so to take it even farther off the rails, did you guys learn the name of that shrimp? The new mascot today?
I know it's not Butters.
It's not Butters, which they should have named it Butters.
They
Come on.
failed. They really missed the
It's
mark
not,
on that
what
one.
is it?
Scampy.
Okay, so there's a bat dog. I don't know what a bat dog necessarily
What's
is.
Bat Dog?
It's not bat dog, it's a bat dog.
Oh.
And his name is Sergeant Scampy. And I love that. I'm pretty sure he's a dog that collects your things for you. I don't know. Sounds adorable.
Yeah.
I just thought of Batman and his dog, so I got confused.
No, think of a dog at a baseball game named Sergeant Scampy. It's pretty good.
And think of a shrimp at a baseball game that's named Scampy.
So you're going to have a giant jumbo shrimp walking around and Southpaw.
Yes.
His name, honestly, one of the names, the only name that would have been acceptable besides Butters is Jimbo.
I would go with Jimbo Butters.
Jimbo Shrimp.
Jimbo Jumbo.
Jimbo Shrimp.
That's awesome.
I wanted that so bad.
That would be amazing.
When I saw that name today, I was like, I laughed out loud in my car. I was like,
Yeah.
you know, it is what it is. This city's trying to grow, but we're never gonna get
No,
there.
not with this fool going, we're becoming jumbo shrimps.
Maybe a stock market and shrimp. I don't know.
It's one of the things that doesn't help.
Nothing else going on in this city that's holding us back. It's our minor league baseball team's name.
It really is.
I'm not saying
So
it.
shameful.
And the Publix.
Fortune 500 companies are fleeing the city.
at a robust rate.
Yep.
But hey, we got
All
Jacksonville.
4 of them.
We got the Jacksonville Iceman
For now.
for now.
And they have to send Iceman for a year.
Yes.
That's dumb.
I don't like the logo either.
That's pretty cheesy.
It was like an Eskimo, right?
Yeah.
That's offensive.
Yeah, we went through this last podcast that I was offensive for saying that, so I'm not allowed
It looks
to
like
say
an
it.
Inuit.
And then
What's an
Eskimo.
Inuit?
It's an Eskimo.
I'm not cultured enough for that.
Whatever.
I digress. Let's talk about a few new developments in Clay County.
The toll road.
State Road 23.
Everyone know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
Okay. Basically, you've already had a couple of more contractors and companies sign on out there that want to put a couple of new businesses out there. So that's pretty cool. So
Cool for Middleburg. Good for Middleburg.
in Orange Park. I mean, it's kind of in between there.
Orange Park. So the road goes out where my boss lives. That's not Orange Park.
I think
He's just saying it's in between Orange Park and Middleburg is what they're talking about.
Yeah.
that
He,
no
li-
man's land.
he lives in Lake Asbury. The road's by his house.
It does go out that way.
It's not that close.
It goes.
Out to Blandon currently, but it will eventually go to Lake Asbury, but it doesn't right now. So it doesn't even get Middleburg.
No, my point
the
being,
toll road
give
goes
them
through
a-
Lake Asbury. I'm not sure where it ends up, but I know that's the dang toll road. I see the sign. Fuser Toll Road.
To me, it reminds me of when I was down in Lakeland and they built the Polk Expressway. It was a toll road that went through all of Polk County, so you could quickly get through Polk County. But they didn't ask the question, wait, do people want to get quickly through Polk County? The answer was no. And then they kind of waste their money building it. If the development keeps going, then it's worth trillions of dollars it'll cost to build this road or whatever.
I mean, it makes sense to a point why
What's
they're doing it.
the price tag? I'm over exaggerating.
Last tag I seen, I honestly haven't seen anything lately, but last tag I seen it was somewhere in like
1.9 billion, I want to say.
Which is stupid.
yeah.
It's stupid expensive.
But a good portion of it is going to be paid through toll and subsidies from the Interstate Highway Commission.
My question is, are they going to raise it every year? So I know that's pretty much what they do in Orlando.
As far as I know, it's not.
Toll in Orlando is about the same as
Yeah, it's not going to be
When I
raised.
lived
right now.
there, the last 2 years I lived there, they raised it every year by like 25 cents.
Because their idea is to take it.
From its current truncation at Blanding Boulevard going south, it will extend from there through Black Creek, Lake Asbury, all that good jazz, and through Green Cove and across Green Cove, Shands Bridge, and meet up with 95 on the other side. Hence the idea of the Outer Beltway. You will pretty much be on the outskirts of town, barely in Duval, go mostly through Clay County, and a small bit of St. John's on the other side. Start near where 23 currently ends at I-10, and then wraps up somewhere just south of where 9B currently intersects or will intersect with 95.
People can go around their elbow to get to their ass and go to St. Augustine.
But you can only go to St. Augustine. So,
I mean, I can go to the amphitheater, that's all I know.
yeah, you're probably going to want to do that.
It's a road for people that want to avoid Jacksonville.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Because obviously that's what 295 was supposed to be, but the city grew around it and outside of 295, so it's kind of pointless. 295 has just as much local traffic as it does travelers.
It's a road for truckers to avoid Jacksonville and traffic to avoid Jacksonville.
Truckers and suburbanites that don't want to go to Jacksonville.
Yes.
A lot of people like visiting Jacksonville from what I hear.
Not people in Middleburg.
No, they don't matter. They're backwoods.
Well played.
Well, they'll have their way to sneak to St. Augustine. So good for them.
Mm-hmm.
Good for Middleburg is my point.
I mean, imagine that. You look up a Middleburg exit on interstate.
That just doesn't sound right.
But it's true.
No.
But to wrap that up, you have the Fleet Readiness Center Southeast project, which will be happening near the top end of it, and the Challenger Center project, which will be happening near the Atlantis Drive entrance center. And so it'll basically be water, utility, and electric. So a combination of the two. But basically, it's bringing more jobs and economic development down to that side, which I'm sure will be spur more things as we go on. We got anything else out there?
No, not. I was looking.
I know there's a new Trader Joe's coming up. That's being developed. I want to say it's going to be in San Jose, maybe.
Yep, San Jose.
That's good because they were running low on organic food stores. They only had Native Son and Fresh Market and Whole Foods.
Yeah. So I mean, you gotta add Nova in there. Make sure everyone has their options.
Jesus Louises.
Well, that's our last piece of news for the evening, gentlemen. Can we get some news of the weird, Joe?
Sure, I got an interesting Florida man story. A guy dressed up as Joker, tattoos and everything, from the Suicide Squad, of course, pointing a gun at cars in Miami, Florida. I never knew this, but apparently on the arrest report they have to state their job. Apparently it was a tattoo model.
Really? I know his job.
Yeah, apparently it was. He was arrested for carrying a concealed firearm. Why he was not arrested for pointing a gun at cars is beyond me, but that happened. And he had green hair, tattoos on his face. He looks like a real winner.
I think the most upsetting part about this story is that he decided to model himself after the Suicide Squad Joker.
Yeah, that's really disturbing when you have so many better options.
Yeah. Man,
That's
they used to say the Brokeback Joker was the worst one, but Suicide Squad is definitely the worst.
Yeah. Then that would be surpassed, but there you go. You got it there, folks. Got anything else?
Well, this lady's trying to sue Jelly Belly because she didn't realize sugar was in the jelly beans because it said it used
High fructose corn syrup?
sugar cane.
Sugar cane.
So it's in the name. Okay,
Yeah.
I love it.
Let me get the actual verb.
sugar cane.
Evaporated cane juice is what the label said. And she's suing them because she didn't realize that was sugar. Anyone that has a brain knows that cane is sugar cane.
Darwinism strikes again.
And she's suing them over it.
God bless.
Yeah. And
Godspeed.
Oh man.
Bird feces.
Duval County. What can you say? Well, with that being said, folks, I don't know what to say. That's just, wow.
Yeah, it was pretty special.
Thanks for joining us for this episode of the Boldcasters. This has been episode 9 of season 2. Y'all have a great weekend. Summer's coming soon.
If this is your first time listening, then thanks for stopping by. This has been a Boldcastify production and is produced just for the people of Duval and beyond. Also, show notes and upload dates are found at boldcastify.com. Come back often and feel free to add the podcast to your favorites on Spreaker, SoundCloud, and YouTube. You can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Periscope, and Snapchat at Boldcastify. All links are on social media. Think bold. Speak bold. Live bold. Boldcastify.
Who's the one dead guy?
Is the one dead guy?
7 beers and 2 subs.
Right, Mark.